Oh man, it's funny you said because when we first got here,
You remember the play I'm talking about?
no, I remember exactly. We played Minnesota. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But nah, it's funny you say that and you mention that because when Goodwin got here, we kind of talked and he had a play where he kind of went deep and caught it, and I was just like, man, I'd love to see you in 10 race. And it's funny you said that because he was like, man, I tried to get him to do it, but obviously, everybody has their own agendas and whatnot. But I think that'd be a good race.
Damien, what have your impressions been of Justin Fields so far?
Oh man, he's catching on quick. He's learning from when I first seen him coming in till now. It's a big improvement. And then you start to see, being comfortable and being able to play with your swag. You see that in him now, you know what I'm saying? So when he's making plays, you can kind of see the swag he has. So it's all about growing right now, and he's doing that.
I'm not going to ask you to compare him to Mahomes, but do you sense the kind of traits in what makes a great quarterback? Do you sense kind of what Justin has in his makeup?
Yeah, I'm not into comparisons, but him being his own person and watching what he did in college and watching how he's grown so far and fast, I think he has a great career ahead of him.
Was today's practice an example of what you're talking about with Justin's growth? Especially it seemed like that red zone period at the end was.
Yeah, exactly. You when you start making plays, you start feeling that energy, and then that energy feeds off. So it's like he gives you that energy and the swag, and when he's making plays, it makes you want to get behind, people like that.
How comfortable do you feel? You talked about signing here. One reason is because you knew the offense and you're comfortable with it. How comfortable do you feel going forward now, and what do you hope to show in the preseason here?
Oh, I feel very comfortable. Nagy has a great game plan. He's been doing a great job of installing and just putting things together and getting everybody involved. That's one thing. They was big on in KC, and I feel like he brought that here with kind of getting everybody involved, and that's the type of coach you want, because he knows the type of player he has, so he knows how to get them involved in the game. So going into this preseason, I feel like everybody's well prepared and just ready to get after it.
You've been here for 3 weeks with training camp going on, but do you feel at all that you need to still knock some rust off after sitting out last year in terms of going into the preseason and actually getting tackled to the ground?
Oh no, we've done live periods here, and like I said, it's the same as getting tackled in the game. But when I first got here and we first put the pads on, it was obviously different. You get what I'm saying? It's like, oh man, I forgot how heavy the helmet was. All of it on together, I forgot how heavy it all was. But at the end of the day, it's something that you need, and which is why I'm glad that we practice those things as far as going live some periods, because guys do need that.
Damien, offensively today, it seemed like there were spots where it was a little bit choppy and disjointed. How did it feel for you guys offensively today in the team periods?
I feel like we came out with the mindset of just being better than yesterday. Our focus was on today and today only, coming out there and being one, and taking the little steps and tools that the coaches installed last night and bringing that out here today. And I feel like guys really did that today.
You find these practices more worthwhile at this point in training camp than just going against each other?
Oh yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, this is probably my third one. Obviously, my first time doing a joint practice, I was just like, I don't know what's going on or what to do. But it gives you a different feel because guys come in wanting to move a little faster because you're going against a different team. So you get a different speed. So that's kind of what you need leading up to the game.
I mean, you've gotten to know David Montgomery. What do you appreciate about the way he runs?
Exactly that. It's the way he runs. He runs with so much aggression. Like, he runs with a chip on his shoulder. And I want to ask him, like, what do you got going on personally, that makes you run like this? But and it was crazy because today he were in the red zone, we had a 99, and he cut up, and it was a D tackle that came off and kind of, it looked like he failed, and then I just seen him pop up and kept running. But I've seen that multiple times throughout the time I've been here. He has his low gravity is something special.
Eager to see him, not that this wasn't physical, but, even in a preseason game, are you eager to see him go really live against somebody else?
Oh, no, yeah, I'm almost there. I'm a fan of the game, so you can always learn, you know, no matter if I'm older or younger, you know, just watching how people run and prepare for games, I'm ready to see how he prepares for a game and goes out there because he's a very passionate player.
Damien, when you talk about playmakers making plays and then energy sort of building, can you describe a little bit more how that radiates and just, you know, when an offense feels that rhythm, what it's like going out there?
Yeah, that's how you know, create great habits. You know, going out there and making a tough play. You know, that if I'm on the sideline watching, now I'm hyped. Now I'm on the sideline yelling. People feed off that. They hear that. They see that. So when they go out there, it's like, I want to make a play too. So, you know, mentally, it's like I want to hear everybody yelling and, you know, dapping me up as well. So you want to be infectious with that. You want to kind of just bleed and leak out.
You've experienced that at the highest level with the Chiefs, right? I mean, a couple of years ago, that's as good as it gets in terms of offensive confidence and collective energy.
Right. I feel like, you know, the guys we have in this room, we can make a run, you know, a long run, you know, just with the passion and the youth that we have here. So I feel like, you know, it's going to be a long season for us.
Last one. What did you do on football Sundays last year?
Man, I was a big fan. And that was probably the most football I watched, even while playing, even while studying. You know, I'm calling guys, different teams, like, hey, let me see open your playbook real quick. Let me see the film. Let me see this one play or what did coach tell you on this play. So I feel like I grew just as a football player and really noticing I really do love, you know, what I do for work.
Where were you living, and did you buy like the package or the red zone or?
I for sure had the YouTube TV special. You get what I'm saying? But no, it was, like I said, it was just great to be out. You know, to be out and take care of my mom and just be a fan of the game.
Any snacks that you prefer?
Any what?
Snacks? What do you eat?
Snacks?
When you were watching?
Oh man, let me see. Can't go wrong with the popcorn. Look, good burnt hot dog. You know, and if it ain't burnt, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? But no, like I said, I enjoyed my time. I enjoyed it.
Thanks, David. Appreciate it.